In case you do not know who Mr. Mohammed Razak is, he's the CEO for Zak Sports Consult. This small space we are just seated in, and you can imagine how impactful this place has been to the national team. Through his efforts, he's got about 3 or 4 players who are now contributing immensely to Ghana's football and even outside the nation. And so I think that he's doing so well that needs to be commended. All right, welcome to the Digital Media. We are privileged to have in our Mr. Mohammed Razak, who is the CEO for Zak Consult. Is here with us to have 1 or 2 interactions with him. Previously, we've had encounters with him regarding the upcoming tournament and some other issues. In case you do not know who Mr. Mohammed Razak is, he's the CEO for Zak Sports Consult. This small space we are just seated in, and you can imagine how impactful this place has been to the national team. Through his efforts, he's got about 3 or 4 players who are now contributing immensely to Ghana's football and even outside the nation. And so I think that he's doing so well that needs to be commended. So without me wasting much time, let me officially welcome him for us to commence our discussions or interview. Mr. Mohammed Razak. Bibi Abokodi.
You want to say?
Amiado. Say only now why busy up and down.
I think the 2 videos now, I think my some calls say
wow.
Secondly, the second division also I shall say in this area. So
okay.
We are also working around to make sure say successful games on successful. And it's now my kakra want me but see that's a pressure about for me. See they are available. And I am prepared towards the upcoming tournament and so on. Yeah,
wow, exactly. The one in town.
Okay.
Mr. Mohammed Razak, I think the last time we spoke at length in the 2 episodes, that you have elaborated enough on how you've been able to transform football or soccer in the region, that is the OT region, and what you intend doing going forward. And there is this good news that is hitting us so far, that we are told in your previous games, some players were able to be picked up by the scouts, and so some of them are doing so well in the national teams. The extent that some were even able to play in the national under 17, and some even went far. Can you tell us what this news is about and how come those guys got there?
Yes, I think thank you very much for this question. So, and then we started this thing. That's the tournament actually. The shop came before the tournament, as I was saying. But the tournament actually, I think last year was the 6th edition we did, and then that was where we got the shock of, the shock of I would say our lives here when we had one scout, Sami from Kumasi, who came around and was able to get a Theophilus Ayamga.
Okay.
I think the guy, and then the father and the mother no more, but he has some talent that I think he's doing well. So he came in, we had him, and then we had another guy from Monkra, a community. Monkra.
Okay.
It's called Yona Mensa.
Oh, I see.
It's a defender. And then another one, Abdul Salam. He is from Old Town in DAMBAI environment here. So okay. Those are the 3 guys that are making. But the 3 of them were able to make it to the national under 17 camp the last time they called the camp. And they are back now. They are all schooling now in Kumasi, and the 3 of them are in Kumasi schooling.
Okay.
But the news that we had that made me so happy was Theophilus Ayanga's news, where he was called up for the 4 nation tournament. They were under 17 went to Russia.
Russia.
Yes.
Wow.
Theophilus was there, and it means that what we are doing here, there are more talents here. When we take our eyes back and come down to that, we are going to get them. But some other guys are also in the news, but we are yet to see where they are going to get to before we. But just the last year, we had some goalkeeper from Ofosu here.
Okay.
He's also in Kumasi now, schooling and in academy.
Wow.
So it's the camp is there. So when they finish school, when they vacate, they will go back to the camp. So they are not that they just call them to the camp and that's all. So they will continue their school and then go back. When they vacate, then they go back to camp again. They will call them. The camp is, they just call them, pull together, then they work with them, and then when they up, then they go again. Wow. Just like what happened during the national team call-ups when there's a match. They call all the players, they come. When they finish, they go back and do their private duties or whatever they are doing. So Theophilus has been there. Has been to Russia, and we are happy for Theophilus. And then he was the one House of Oak wanted to sign him.
Oh wow!
Before this Premier League, but I think certain conditions were not met properly. And then we are looking at the age. His age is 15, and the number of years they were thinking of signing was too much for a young talent like that. House of Oak is big
team. Okay,
and he's a young guy. He needs to grow and get better. When he gets inside there, he should be able to make it. So that's why. So Theophilus is actually one of the guys we are hoping will make, and the rest will also soon also join. So.
Wow.
So Theophilus is one guy I'm just praying that tomorrow he should get to is it Barcelona
Real Madrid
Madrid or
I see.
Yes.
Wow. I'm happy to hear this. All right, so in case you've just joined us, this is Odia Digital Media, and we are with Mr. Mohammed Razak, who is a CEO for Zak Sports Consult, doing so well in terms of soccer development in the OT region and even beyond. As you heard it all, that's during the 6th edition of the Zak tournament, some players were able to get opportunity into the national under 17 team, and some even proceeded to play or exhibit their talent in Russia, and that is very good of him. Going forward, we know that there is an upcoming tournament once again, which we do know that Zak Sports Consult, your annual tournament, has become something that someone will say is an annual event. But we know there will be another one for this year. Could you please tell us how far with preparations and how the teams are, patronizing this particular tournament too?
Yes, thank you very much for that question. I think we are ready. We are preparing because it's going to start from 24th December, God willing, and everything we are supposed to do, as most of the materials are already there. The teams so far, I think we have about 6 teams that have picked their forms.
Wow.
We are waiting for them to come and pay their, we call it affiliation fee.
Okay.
Yes, and I think this year it's a bit higher than last year. Looking at the environment we are in, it's not like the bigger cities where you are. So we have that they are supposed to give us pay 400 cedis each.
Okay.
It's a group. The team will pay 400 cedis as affiliation fee for all the players. It's not individual players that will pay that much. So I think we are waiting on them. I think they are coming, and we are sure up to Friday we are going to get the rest to join, and then we'll start our preparations for the features. And then the features will have to come out. Then the other flyers that are supposed. So we are planning of doing something different this year.
Okay.
Maybe do a float within the town. That's so that it can the environment, the sports, the spirit of the festival can then get bigger for us. So I think this year there will be cash prizes in addition to some equipment, football equipment, which we are going to give out.
Wow,
that's what we are going to. I think when we are getting closer to to, I think, second week that way. I think we can call on you people so that you, whatever we also have as cash, but then we can all let the public or the teams know.
Okay.
So I think we will be having our first meeting with the participating teams on Saturday.
Come Saturday.
Yes, at 12.
Okay.
Yes, so that we then see, the terms and conditions which we are putting because of the previous years, the challenges we have had. Excuse me to say, some of them we wrote it in English.
Okay. Okay.
And if you want the communication to go down very well for them to understand what you mean by what you have written, we need to meet them, engage them. It's in a form of what do you call it? I don't know. GFA will say, is it Congress, a mini Congress we are going to do.
All right.
So we engage them. They know the terms and conditions there, so that when the game starts, we are going and certain decisions are being taken. Nobody will have issues with it.
Oh, okay.
Because, excuse me, not that they don't understand the English, but we need to communicate better and let all of us be on one page before we start the game. And the teams that have picked the forms, I think we have one team from Pandai.
Okay.
That's in the northern region.
Northern region. Pandai, wow.
Yes.
Good to hear that.
Yes. It is the first time a team is coming outside the region to participate in the tournament.
What is new about this?
Yes,
tournament that is bringing teams from outside the region to participate in this particular event.
I would say it's because of the successes we have chalked. And then the way we do the games is different from the way they normally do their games around here.
Okay.
Because you get to the field and you see a lot of different things on the field. I think the banners that are mostly around the field, just like this. I think that's one thing that is getting them, because they come and the field is fine. Yeah? And then the numbers that come, it's a festive season too. The numbers that come too, I think it's making.
Wow. I'm impressed to hear that a team from Northern region is joining this particular event. How did they get to know or hear about this?
I myself am impressed. I think it's because of the two stories Onya Digital Media did for us the last time. I think that made them to feel like, I think they should come and join. And it's possible another one will come from that place again.
Wow.
There's another team they are still contemplating and trying to put their things together. So I know another one is going to come from that place. So for me, it's the first time through the stories you have helped us to do.
Wow.
That the first time for the 6 years or nobody, for the first time from Northern region, I think it's good for us.
Wow.
For all of us.
Wow. Wow.
Yes,
wow.
yes.
Wow.
So Euphoria FC from Pandai. And then we have Utimine Sporting Club. That team is here in DAMBAI.
Okay.
And then we have Dela All Stars. It's for one man. I think he's a business guy. So Dela All Stars is there. And then we have what do you call it? KFC from a community in the Kratchis around Pare.
Okay.
They are also coming. And that place, I was happy about them too. I think that place, there's a lot of talent to there. So when they are coming, I know they are going to bring us. And then Eagle Stars is also from DAMBAI. Then Ofusu Warriors from Ofusu. That's from Nkwanta district.
Okay.
So for the first time, one team from outside the region, and then one team outside the district.
A different district is also coming. Wow.
Yes, so I think it means we are going.
Making inroads. Wow.
You people help us to do. We are hitting the
wow.
So we are just praying that they should just try and make it, and then we are making sure the scouts. We are sure we are going to get more. Until we push more of the boys there before we can get them. So in some 5-10 years, then you see them almost. These guys are from DAMBAI. This guy from. That's how it's happened.
Yeah.
It's just not that you put one person. If one person, you not get anything.
Sure.
So when they are more, before you realize, all of them are almost everywhere playing in clubs here. This is from DAMBAI, it's from OT, it's from here. It's from, that's how we are going to get it.
Definitely.
So, yes.
Wow. So how did you feel when you heard that one of your players is going to Russia?
Oh, I was happy. I was very happy, but I never thought,
wow,
this thing will
produce
will get there. And where it has even gotten to now with your stories and publicity on news, digital media. It's I know this year it's going to be better.
Wow.
Because the calls I'm getting, the people who are calling.
So you are now the man of the moment.
Yes, the calls I'm getting, I think it's good, and if it's going to help all of us, I think that is very good. It shouldn't be something centered on me.
Wow.
It should be, everybody should be able to benefit.
Okay.
Yes, and if the name of DAMBAI, our name goes.
Sure.
You on your digital, we
are all there. Sure.
For me, it's good. I was very happy. I that was what I aspired to get to, play and go to that level, and I didn't get to it. So if I'm able to work around and somebody gets there, it should be the same feeling. Wow. For me, yes.
Wow. All right, I'm happy to hear it. All right, you're live on Onia Digital Media. We are engaging Mr. Mohammed Razak, the CEO for Zak Sports Consult in the Karachi East municipality, that is in the OT regional capital. In case you are new, please, we urge you to just subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that whenever we drop in a new content, you also get notified, and share with others too, and also comment on the comment section so we can all progress together. Back to you. Let's move on and see. What about the sponsorship? I think the last time we spoke, we talked about sponsorship.
Yes.
Previously, you had people who could sponsor, and so you are entreating that others should join so you can get more sponsors to better off what you are doing.
Yes, I think the sponsorship is always a challenge here, but I think the people who are on board for the previous years, they are still ready. I think we are speaking with them. We are just waiting to share the time and then meet them and then see what they are going to give us. So the new ones, I think this year one of them is ready to give us a sound system for the whole period without any cost. So
wow.
Now the rest are going to maybe some cash and then some. I think one man is in Old Town in the community. He's ready to give us food for the officials throughout the decision.
Wow.
I think this year is going to be a bit better. I think we are still going to get the people we have gotten last year. Only that maybe the fans that are going to come, but we are sure for them there are people we rely on. They will give us. They will give us. But we are urging any other person who wants to
come on board
should just come. The place is there. We are all going to. So tomorrow when the success comes, when another one gets to Germany, buy money for what? It should be all of us who have made it there, not me. So maybe God is just using me to do something. That is all.
Sure.
Because it's not my power that I'm using. Because for these 7 years, sometimes you look at that. How do you do it? How do I sit there and ask myself, how do I do it? But it's working. Yes. Wow. You plan it, you pray to God, and it goes. So.
That's fine. All right. In case one wants to, support.
Yes.
How does a person get in touch with you?
Our lines are there.
Okay.
We can give our contacts, and they can call us or WhatsApp on those lines.
Okay.
Then we'll come over for whatever discussions the person wants to. So the numbers are, I think, 0249
0249
14
82
76 0537 48 04 26. Those are the numbers.
All right.
Anybody can call. If you also even have any idea you want to add to, so that it will go. It's not only the cash. Knowledge, the ideas is also there's an idea that can even give us the cash.
Definitely.
Yes. So it's not only you can come on board if you want to also come and help us with your knowledge, your energy to work. We are there. We are ready.
All right. Oh, that's fine.
Yes.
I'm impressed.
Yeah. So I don't know whether maybe the float, if you're able to set up and we are ready for the float, if people will join us.
Oh, sure. we are always available.
Yes.
We are always available. Why not?
That is it.
Why not? All right. So I think this is where we will end our conversation. But briefly, what do you have to tell the viewers? Just brief, in 30 seconds.
Yes. What I'll tell the viewers is they should always subscribe to
Digital Media. Okay.
I think there are a lot of you guys are bringing a lot of stuff for us. Some stories we don't know about. You people are bringing it. It's not even only mine. I've been following you guys, and I hear certain stories and I was like, wow. So these things are so we they should just subscribe, watch the videos, subscribe, so that anytime and share with others, so that anytime they drop any video, you just get it. And I always get mine. So anytime
you always get notified.
Oh, I just before
All right, that's good of you. All right, so this is where time would allow us to end this particular interview with Mr. Mohammed Razak, who is the CEO for Zak Sports Consult in the OT Regional Capital. DAMBAI Regional Capital. All right, my name is Kennedy Abankwa Opambo. This is where we end the program or the interview. Thanks so much for watching us.